Good morning. How are you all? My dear students, good morning. Online students, good morning. Very good morning. You people tell me on, morning class is good or afternoon class is good? Huh? Morning class, afternoon class, you people will eat easily chicken, mutton, biryani, everything you'll have. And then you'll have a nice nap, no? Yes, no? So only I have made. Some people requested me saying that, ma'am, take morning classes. So who wanted afternoon classes? Who wanted afternoon classes? Raise your hands once. Halima. Who wanted afternoon classes? No one? Online students, did anyone want any of afternoon classes? Okay. No. From today onwards, your HTML is over, CSS is also over. We are doing with JavaScript. Yes or no? So your JavaScript, your React, your SQL will always be in the same timings, I guess. Okay, done. For now, till your JavaScript gets over or further, this will be the timings. Okay, done. Okay, shall I continue with the class? Yes or no? Pratibha, okay, shall we do with the class? Yes. Ellaru onsati jora kirchri. Yeah. Shout once. Good morning, ma'am. Your slogan. Tell. 3, 2, 1. Nimno keltinalla. Okay. See what you learned last class. What and all you learned last class? Introduction to JavaScript. What you learned in that one? What is JavaScript? What is JavaScript? Thank you. What is JavaScript? Lalima darwaza band karke jana. Yeah, what is JavaScript, guys? It is nothing but you will be performing some functions on the JavaScript. Yes or no? I mean, by using JavaScript, you will be performing some function. I gave some example for that also, and I showed you how it works also. Yes or no? What was that example? What was that example? Yes, tell me, what was that example, guys? I had displayed one button. Yes or no? I had displayed one button and I had said something called as click me. So when I click on that click me button, you will get one alert pop-up. This is what we saw. That was the function we saw. Yes or no? And I also taught you people how to write one very simple program, that is your hello world. Yes or no? And now again, let me write the same program. Again, let me write the same program. Yeah, how to write the program? So now, what I have to say? I have to say doc type HTML, and after that, I have to take the HTML tag. Yes or no? After that, what you have to do? After that, you have to consider one more tag, that is the head tag. And next one, you will be having something called as title tag. Inside this title tag, what was the previous one I gave? I gave something called as first code in JavaScript. Yes or no? This is what I gave. Yes or no? Okay. Now let me close with the title tag. Next one, what tag I have to write? Now you are using JavaScript. Your JavaScript is what language? Your JavaScript is a scripting language. And your JavaScript is also called as scripting programming language. Yes or no? It is called like this. So now let us take, if I have to write the JavaScript, I have to use which tag? I will be using the script tag. Yes or no? So now inside the script tag, I wrote something called as if I wanted to print something, what was the first program you saw? It is nothing but console.log. And here inside this, what did I say? I say I want to type something called as hello world. I have to type something called as hello world. This is what I wanted to do. Yes or no? After this, I gave one semicolon. Yes or no? Then I said you can either use console.log. You can either use console.log. So when you're writing this console.log, where the output will be displayed? Obviously not on the web page. It will be in the console box. So if you have to go there, what you have to do? Right click, inspect. You will get another one separate box. There you will be having elements, and the next one you will be having something called as console. There this output will be printed. Yes, this is what I said. And I also said that if you want it directly to be printed on your web page, then you have to use something called as document.write. You have to use something called as document.write. And what I have to do here, and here also, whatever content I want. So what is the content I want? I want something called as hello world. Yes or no? Yes or no? Online students, yes or no? Yes. So now, when I say document.write and I pass the content as hello world, when I run this program, it will be directly displayed on my web page. Yes. Now you people tell me, what do you mean by document? What do you mean by dot? What do you mean by write? Or what do you mean by this? So you people know this one. Ma'am, this is nothing but what? This is nothing but my content. Yes or no? This is nothing but my content. Now what is this document? What is this document? For so many days I'm seeing you. Yeah. What do you mean by this document, guys? What do you mean by document? I will say this document is considered as an object. This document is considered as an object. Guys, this document is nothing but you will be writing the HTML code, na? HTML document. This is only nothing but the document. Okay. That document in turn in JavaScript terms, it is called as object. Clear? In JavaScript terms, it is called as object. Okay. Normally, if they ask, what do you mean by this document? Then you will be saying it is nothing but your entire HTML document. Entire HTML document, or you can call it as object. Yes. Now, what do you mean by this dot? I can write plus also, no? I can write plus also, no? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? So now why should I use only dot? Every time dot is used to access some method. Yes. Why dot is used? This dot is used to access. Access what? This dot is used to access the method. Access the method. Is it only write method? Will it access only write method, or whatever methods you give, it will access? Yes. But now currently which method do I have? It should access the write method, not RIGHT, it's WRITE, write method, and then it has to print this content on my web page. Clear? That is the meaning of document.write. Now you can also ask me, ma'am, what is this console.log? Console, what do you mean by console, guys? What do you mean by console? Yes, can you people understood what is this document.write? Yes or no? Now you people tell me, what do you mean by console.log? Console is here also an object. Yes or no? But But this is not your complete HTML document. This will be, yes, it is considered as a document, but here this console will not be directly printed on your web page, but instead it will take another separate terminal and there it will get open. What do you mean by dot? Again, this dot is used to access the log method. Access the log method, yes or no? And then my content will be printed. Yes, you either want console.log, use that, or you either want document.write, use that. Clear? Done. Done with what is document.write or console.log. Yes. Online students, clear with this? Online students, clear with this? Any doubt you have? No doubt? Clear? Shall I move to the next one? Krish, understood? No. Okay. This is your CSS is over. This is which one? This is JavaScript. Okay. So in JavaScript, especially in JavaScript, till here you people know. Till title you know. Yes. If you are using just the HTML or you're writing a HTML code, you will just write the HTML code. That's all. Yes. Now, if you want to add any CSS properties inside the HTML, then you will be using style tag. Yes. Now, my JavaScript is a scripting language. So only I have to write whatever JavaScript code I have to write. I will be writing it inside the script tag. Okay. And this script tag, either I can write it after the title tag, or before the closing of body tag. After the title tag or before the closing of body tag. Clear till here? Yes. So now what am I saying? that I want to print something called as hello world. I want to print something called as hello world. So in JavaScript, in Java, what you people will say, you will say system.out.println. So then that output will be printed. Yes. Since it is JavaScript, you will be using console.log. Console.log, and you will be passing the content. Either if you want, you can use this console.log, or I can use document.write. So what is the difference between this console.log and document.write is, see, when you give this console.log, no, you will have your web page here. You will have the web page here, and you will have the taskbar, search bar, everything will be having. But if I use console.log and I want to print this, this will not be printed on this web page. It will not be visible here. So when you're using console.log to print any content, what you have to do? You have to go to the same web page, right click, and you have to click on inspect. Okay, you have to right click, and you have to click on inspect. So when you click on inspect, in the same web page, another one box will be open. Okay, where here you will be having something called as elements, and here you will be having something called as console. So when you click on this console, this output will be displayed inside this console box. Yes. Now, if I use, no ma'am, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. I want it directly to be displayed on the web page. Then you can use document.write and you can pass whatever content you want to print. Here, done. So now you want me to tell this again? Yeah. So now this document, so I have written document.write and I have passed the content. So you know that this is nothing but the content. Yes or no? So now what do you mean by document is nothing but in your JavaScript, your document, this document is just considered as an object or HTML document. It is considered as an object or HTML document. Why HTML document? You are writing the program in HTML code structure only. Are you using any other structure? Are you using any other structure? But I am using the tag name as different. Why? Because I'm using the scripting language. Yes. Now I'm using the scripting language. So only I will just say document. Document is nothing but an object. Ma'am, what document it is taking? It is taking a HTML document. It is taking a HTML document. Why HTML document? Because the script tag, you are writing it inside the HTML code structure only. Okay. And then what do you mean by this dot? I can give plus also, I can give comma also. But since you people have learned in Java that dot is used to access some method. Dot is used to access some method. So what is the method it wants to access here? Write method. So only when you type this and you give the content here in the web page, instead of this getting displayed in this console box, it will directly get printed. It will directly get printed. Okay, clear? Done? Yes or no? So now the very first topic, what is method? Hey, what is method, guys? He's asking what is method, ma'am. What is method? What is method? Huh? Function. What is function? Huh? What is method? I will explain it further. Okay. First class only, don't need that one. Correct, Sikandar? 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 Okay. So now, after what and all you learned here, introduction to JavaScript is over. You also learned what is this document dot write. Did you copy this? Yes. Next one, what it may be? Next one. Any idea? Next one, take something called as DOM. DOM. DOM alla. DOM. 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 You know which is my favorite topic in JavaScript? DOM manipulation. Why even you people will also enjoy. Done? Shall I start? Yes? What do you mean by DOM, guys? What do you mean by DOM? Have you heard of it at least? You all are CS students, no? Except you, others. Have you heard of DOM? Who is CS student here? CS, IS, AAA. Raise your hand. Raise completely. Come on, let me see. Still more. You two are EC. Except you. What do you mean by DOM? At least the abbreviation. Don't Google. What is the abbreviation? Huh? What is document object model? DOM is document object model. What is document object model? Which code? Huh? Okay. Yes. See, the next very topic, guys, keep one thing in mind. DOM, today, I just want one suggestion from you, not suggestion, what you want. Shall I do the DOM manipulation completely today, or shall I just do the DOM basics, then go with control constructs in Java, and then I'll do with DOM manipulation? Huh? Continue with DOM completely. Everyone, yes or no? Hey, tell something, na? So you first class, huh? You. No. You come to the class. Huh? What's your name? Ishne class is You really come to the class every day? Huh? I'm seeing you for the first time. ನಿಮ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೋತಿದ್ರಾ ಯಾವ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು ಕೂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. Okay, done. Online students, how do you want me to do? Darshan, shall I do complete DOM manipulation? Complete DOM manipulation is not possible. Today I'll do half, tomorrow I'll do half. Because by the time you people will do others, Teju, Darshan, Lakshmi, Navya, Charan, for what? Okay. It tells soon, na? These people will not say. Okay. Okay. Next one. Take down something called as DOM. Today half work. Take down something called as DOM. This DOM is called as document object. This DOM is called as document object model. This DOM is called as document object model. Ma'am, now what is this document object model? Before telling that, let me write one HTML structure. Okay. So now, let me write the HTML structure. This is nothing but doc type HTML. Then you will take the HTML tag. Then you will take the head tag. Then you will take the title tag. And inside this title tag, let me mention it as DOM. Nani badkolla? Nobble matadla? Online, online students, even you can unmute yourself and talk to me. Anyway, offline students don't even talk to me. Waste talking to them. Okay. So now which tag I have to consider next? No. You people don't answer. Papa gantlu no barutte. Beda. Helbidu. Online students helta. Yeah. Next one, which tag you will be using? So, but here I will not consider any script. I will just write the basic HTML code. I will just write the basic HTML code. Okay. So now after this, how will you write? Should I close the head tag? After this, let me consider the body tag. And inside this body tag, let me take the first tag that is called as heading 1. Let me take this as heading 1 and let me close this H1 tag. Clear? Done. So next one, let me consider another one tag that is your div tag. And let me give ID is equals to div1. Clear till here? After this, let me consider one paragraph tag. And let me tell it as paragraph 1. And let me close this paragraph tag. Yako ella kannu mugu bai bidta idira? Am I doing something different? No. Pakka. Okay. Now, let me consider another one div tag. Should I close the div tag? Yeah. Here, let me close this div tag. Now, after this, you have considered one div tag. Let me consider another one div tag. Let me mention it as div. But here, instead of taking ID, what is the next type of selector you can use? I will use something called as class is equals to, what name can I give? Shall I give it as div2? Class, I will give it as div2. Clear till here? And let me close this. After that, inside this again, let me consider another one paragraph tag. And I will say it as paragraph 2. And let me close this paragraph tag. Clear? And now let me close this div tag. Let me close the body tag. And let me close the HTML tag. Yes or no? Ma'am, why did you write? You are teaching about JavaScript, and why are you writing HTML code here? See, previously what I said, document means what? It is nothing but your HTML document. Yes, here I haven't used any script tag. I have not used any script tag, but a general structure of your HTML. So now, according to you people, how the output will be displayed? How the output will be displayed? So if this is the web page, if this is the web page, you have two div tags. You have two div tags. So how will it be displayed? So you will be having something called as heading 1, and you will have something called as paragraph 1. Like this you will have. So this is one div tag. That is nothing but div 1. Yes or no? You have another one div tag. And I have nothing in this. I just have only one thing, that is nothing but paragraph 2. And this alone is considered another one div tag. Yes. Now, as he said, ma'am, your DOM is nothing but representing it in some tree structure. Yes or no? Representing it in the form of tree structure. Now, if you people remember, when I was teaching CSS, very first day of CSS class, I wrote something called as HTML tree structure. Yes or no? Yes. First copy this program, then I will write the HTML tree structure. Done? Yes, everyone? Done. Online students, done. Online students. Okay. Now let me write your HTML tree structure here. So now how will you write the HTML tree structure, guys? How will you write the HTML tree structure? Can you guide me so that I can write? Yes or no? My dear students, yes or no? Okay. Now see here, which element should I write first? HTML. So here, let me write something called as HTML. And this is called as your what element? This is called as your parent element or root element. So now for this HTML, before that, I'm using which model? DOM model. Yes or no? So before this HTML, I will take something called as document. I will take something called as document. Okay, that is also a parent element. Why? Because I'm using which model? Document object model. Okay, clear? Now in this HTML, what and all are the divisions which I have? You have the HTML tag. After that, you have how many tags? You have one tag, that is your. So can I say this is the head tag? Yes or no? And next one? Next one. Title, huh? Why cannot I write title? See, last class I have taught you, not last class, I have taught you something called as indentation. Yes or no? Yes. So now you have head, and you cannot write title again because for this head, this title is the child element. So now I just want to write the parent element. I just want to write the parent element. So you have HTML, you wrote document also, you wrote head also, and you have another one tag that is nothing but body tag. Yes or no? Yes. Clear till here? Now tell me, inside this head tag, what and all you have? You have something called as title. You have something called as title. Yes. Now, inside this body tag, what and all do you have? So can I say, inside this body tag, you have the very first tag that is nothing but the H1 tag. After that, what do you have? You have div tag. After that, yes, sir. Yes, sir. For this div, this paragraph is the child element. So can I say you have another one div tag here? Yes or no? You have another one div tag here. This is normally how you write a HTML tree structure. Yes or no? Now you have another one extra in this. What is the title I have given? What is the title I have given? The title here I have given it as DOM. Okay. For H1, what content do I have? I have something called as heading, heading 1 now. I have something called as heading 1. Now for this div, don't you given, I given something called as class and ID. So can I call this as div 1? Yes or no? And can I call this as div 2? Yes or no? Yes. Yes. Now tell me, what is the difference between the HTML tree structure and the tree structure which I've written? This structure is nothing but called as JS view, or this is only called as DOM. This is only called as DOM. Why? Because you are using the document. Which is the document? You are using the HTML document and you are writing the model. Yes. Now what is object? Now what is object? Can you see everything I've represented inside box structure? Yes only? Yes. That is only called as objects. Anything which you represent inside a box, that is called as object. Yes or no? Clear? Or that object can also be called as nodes. Nodes. This rectangular representation is either called as objects or it is called as nodes. Clear? Clear, guys? Any confusion? Now you understood why it is called as document object model. The document object model is also called as JS view. Now, in this document object model, I said you have something called as nodes. Yes or no? In this document object model, you have 3 types of nodes. You have 3 types of nodes. The first one is called as element node. The first one is called as element node. So can you tell me which are the element nodes here? Take down in that. The element nodes are nothing but the top root tags. The element nodes are nothing but the top root tags. Brute alla. Root. Top brute tags anta bolbiಟ್ಟು interview ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು brute ante. Okay. Top root tags. Top root tags are nothing but your parent elements. Parent elements. Now, according to this structure, can you tell me which and all are the parent elements here? Can I say document, HTML, head and body? Yes or no? Those are called as element nodes, which are also in turn called as top root nodes. Clear? Clear. Next one, you have something called as the second type of node called as attribute node. The second type of node called as attribute node. Now, can you tell me, according to this HTML structure which I have written, which is the attribute here? Attribute. Attribute. Can I say ID and class? Attributes are nothing but selectors only. Yes. In HTML and CSS, you will call it as attributes. And in JavaScript, you will be calling it as selectors. Now tell me, according to this structure, which is the attribute here? Can I say ID? And can I say class? Yes. You have two types of attributes there. Yes. But for that attribute, for which element I am mentioning that attribute? Div. Yes or no? So only I have written it as div1 and div2. Clear? Done? So the second type of node is attribute node. Attribute node. So now if you observe here, I have written div id is equals to div1 and I have taken class is equals to div2. So according to you people will say, ma'am, that id and class you have taught in JavaScript, sorry, CSS saying that those two are called as selectors. Yes. In CSS, you call it as selectors. In HTML, you call it as attributes. What are the different types of attributes you found in HTML? ನನ್ನ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ನಿಂಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀನಿ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ so that it should not shift. Tell. No one will say, please, except you, others will say. What are the attributes you found in HTML? What are the different types of attributes you found in HTML or CSS? Bega. My head is whirling first of all. Please tell. Two side. Adelittu. Source is one attribute. Okay. Other than that? Border is not an attribute, it's a property. Href is an attribute. Next one, color. Not color, style. Yes or no? Una. The same thing. In CSS, you will be calling it as ID and class. But now, according to HTML, I have written the code. Yes or no? So only I will say that ID and class as attributes. So the second one is saying attribute nodes. Which are the attributes nodes here? One is ID and the other one is class. Yes or no? Now, for that attribute, for an example, I have ID as the attribute. For that attribute, if I'm giving attribute, for some element, I am giving this attribute name. Which element is that? Div. For here, div. So only here I have taken it as div1 and div2. Clear? Done. And the last one, you have the third type of node. And the last one, you have the third type of node called as text node. Third type of node called as text node. You have the third type of node called as text node. Now, can you tell me which are the text nodes here? Text nodes. So can I say DOM? Yes. Text or content, both are the same. DOM, heading 1, div1 and div2. Yes or no? Yes or no? So those are called as text nodes. Ma'am, okay, ma'am, I understood the DOM. I understood what is DOM and the HTML structure you have written and how to write the document object model or JS view. But why this DOM is used? Why the DOM is used? Can you use your brains and tell me why DOM is used? Shall I clear this? Now tell me why your DOM is used. Give pressure to your brain. Let your brain work. Yeah. Why your DOM is used? H1 won't come under div 1. Purushottam, go to the code properly. Okay. So now, what is it? What did I ask here? Yeah, why DOM is used. Now, the question is, why? Why? So now, your HTML is what language? Your HTML is what language? So if I take HTML and JavaScript, if I take HTML and JavaScript, online students, why are you people leaving the class and then joining again? Any problem? Monty, Charan, Adesh, Sikandar. Okay. For everyone, network issue at one time. Wow. See. ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Okay. So now, why your DOM is used? So your HTML is which language? Your HTML is nothing but your markup language. Your JavaScript is scripting, programming language. Yes or no? Yes or no? So now, do you think that your JavaScript will understand markup language? Your JavaScript will understand markup language, or it will understand the HTML tags? Will it understand? It will not understand. Will your markup language understand programming language? Why? Why it does not understand? Your markup language uses magic and your JavaScript uses logic. Yes or no? Is there any relationship between magic and logic? Yes or no? So now, why your DOM is required? In order to make your JavaScript understand the HTML tags and your HTML tags to understand the JavaScript language, you will be using document object model. Yes or no? See, when I wrote the program, I wrote the HTML code here, and I wrote the I wrote the JS view there. I did not say HTML tree structure there. I said DOM model, or I said JS view. So now, whatever HTML structure, HTML code you had written, that was understood by using DOM. Yes or no? And your JS view also understands HTML language. So now, why your DOM is used? In order to make the markup language and or the HTML tags understood by the scripting language, and the scripting language understood by the markup language, you have to establish a relationship between them. For that relationship only, you will be using something called as document object model. See, when I was teaching for external CSS, you had HTML code, you had CSS style sheet here. If I wanted to build some relationship, I was using link tag, and I was using the attribute called as REL. Yes or no? Now, when I was teaching about external JavaScript, you were using no link tag, but you were using the script tag. Yes or no? In the same way, here also, to build a relationship between each, you will be using which tag? Sorry, you will be using which model? You will be using DOM model. Clear with this? Clear with this? Any doubt? Any doubt? We start with DOM manipulation. Yes. Take down the next heading as DOM manipulation. DOM manipulation. Guys, wait. Before DOM manipulation, I have to teach you with functions. Then only I can teach you DOM manipulation. So what I'll do? It's better I'll do with control construct. Okay. See, because this is just the basics of DOM. This is just the basics of DOM. See, if I have to do DOM manipulation, you people have to know what is function, what are the different types of functions, or in how many ways you can declare the function. Okay. So, this one you understood. What is DOM you understood. What is JS you understood. JS view you understood. And you also understood why you have to use this DOM model. Clear till here? Keep this like that only inside your brains. Okay. Next, we will talk something called as control construct. Control construct in JavaScript. Control construct in JavaScript. What do you mean by control construct? First of all, what do you mean by constructor? What do you mean? Building go. Amma, not that construction. Java construct. Yeah, what do you mean by constructors in Java? In Java. Guys, please don't give me a heart attack. Ma'am, whatever you teach yesterday only, I will not remember. You are asking about Java to me. Yeah, what do you mean by constructor? Online students, what do you mean by constructor? Huh? ನಂಗೆ ಜಾವ ಗೊತ್ತು in-depth ಜಾವ ಗೊತ್ತು just kidding ನೀನು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಪಟ 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 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಂಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲ್ಲ wait let me turn back now you online students if I really find you people leaving the class one more time trust me I will end the meeting only for everyone at a time network issue all are sitting in a park or lodge guys Inba Teju okay next topic is nothing but control construct in JavaScript. What do you mean by control construct? What do you mean by construct? What do you mean by construct? How do you represent a constructor? Yes. So, control constructs in Java is nothing but, see, or why this control construct is used is, usually, when you are, when the code is running, when you click on the code, when you click on the run button, what will happen? How the code gets executed? Line by line, from top to bottom, yes or no? You are not controlling anything there, but it is running by itself. That too without using control constructs. Okay. But if I use this control construct, I can make my code work however I use. That is the reason I will be using this control constructs in Java. Clear? Done? So, the first type of control construct is it is called as conditional. It is called as conditional control. It's called as conditional control construct. It is called as conditional control construct. In this conditional control construct, you further have still more types. You further have still many types, and the first one is called as if. The next one is called as if else, and you have something called as if else ladder. You have if else, and if else ladder. So now we will see what is this if else ladder. Sorry, what is this conditional control construct? Yes or no? So now I will not write the complete thing. I will just take your title tag. I will just take the title tag and I will say something called as control construct. I will say something called as control construct. And now let me close the title tag. Clear? Let me close the title tag. So now what I have to do? I am using JavaScript here. Yes or no? So now let me use the tag called as script tag. Let me take the tag called as script tag, and in that one let me consider the very first control construct, that is nothing but if control construct. Yeah, I will say if control. Yeah, if control construct. Clear? I'm taking the first one, if. Okay. So now what I have to do here? I have to, okay, I will take one condition saying that age is equals to 30. I will use one condition called as age is equals to, okay, let me take it as 35. Okay. Now what I have to do? I have to store it inside some variable. Yes or no? I have to store it inside some variable. I will say where. Where age is equals to 35. First of all, if I'm using if, it is a condition there. Yes or no? It is a condition there. How I have to give the condition? Can I say if? Which condition? The first one I'm seeing for if control construct. Yes or no? So I will say if age is greater than 35. If age is greater than 35, then print, how should I print here now? How should I print? I will say console dot log, and I will say print saying something called as you are eligible. You are eligible. Clear? Now let me close this. Okay, ma'am. By using if statement, you are giving one condition saying age is equals to 35. Yes. And that one you are storing it inside one variable. You are storing it inside one variable. What you are storing? You are storing this age is equals to 35 inside this variable. Yes or no? Yes or no? So now what am I doing? I'm using the very first condition, that is nothing but your if condition. Yes, I'm giving if, and I have to pass some condition inside that. I'm saying if age is greater than 35, if age is greater than 35, console.log, you have to print. If it is true, print it as you are eligible. Print it as you are eligible. If not, I will say console, sorry. What I will say now? Yeah. So now here now I'm using which statement? You have given if condition. Now I'm using if else. Yes or no? So I'm saying else You print what? Console. You print console dot log and call it as you are not eligible. You are not eligible. Yes or no? Now let me close this. And now let me close even the which tag? Now let me close the script tag. I have not given inside anything inside the body because I'm just using JavaScript. Okay, done. So now, can you people tell me what will be my output? Huh? You are not eligible. Why? Because the condition here, if I take, what is the age here? The age is 35. Is 35 greater than 35? If it was given if 35 is greater than or equal to 35, then it would have been printed, you are eligible. Or now it will print, you are not eligible. That is only called as if and if else. Now, what do you mean by if else ladder? What do you mean by if else ladder? Yes, what do you mean by if else ladder, guys? What do you mean by ladder? Generally, what do you mean by ladder? Copy. Please copy this, guys. So can I, what is where? Where is nothing but variable. Variable. Done? Yes. So now let me consider with the next one. What is that? That is nothing but if else ladder. Okay. So now I will remove this age. This also. Okay. So now inside the script tag, let me say number is equals to 10. I have to again store it inside one variable. Yes or no? So I will take it as var. Yes, I will take it as var. Now what I will do, I will give one condition saying if, I will give one condition saying number greater than, if number is greater than 0. If number is greater than 0, then print, then print the number also, and then you say something called as it is positive. It is positive. Okay. Clear? Clear. Now, I will use another one condition saying else. What can I give? I'll give else if number is lesser than, what can I give? Number is lesser than 0, then print console.log, and then I will say print the number also, and you say it is negative, and you tell it as it is negative. Okay. Next one, I'm using another one condition saying else if number is equals to 0. If number equals to 0, then you print. Then print what I have to print? The number, and you say it as it is equal. It is equal. Yes. Clear till here? Clear till here? So what is if else ladder means? What is if else ladder means? How many conditions have I passed here? 1, 2, 3. So can I say if else ladder is nothing but considering multiple if condition. Considering multiple if condition, that is only called as if else ladder. Can you see here? If else. Yes or no? So what is if else ladder? When you consider multiple if else condition, then it is called as if else ladder. Here, done with this. So now can you tell me what will be my output? What output will I get? Huh? Only this one will be printed. Other two will not be printed. Why it will not be printed? See, if I consider the number as 10, is 10 greater than 0? Yes, the condition is true. So now what will it print? It will print 10, and it will also print saying it is positive. Now, if I consider the second statement, my number value is 10, which I have already initialized. And if I say is 10 less than 0? No. So now it will say, what will it say? It will not say anything, but it will not print that value. Yes. Next one, will it print? Is 10 equal to 0? So this is a false, and it will not print. Yes. Clear with this? Done? Any doubt? Any doubt? How many data types? Data types I have not yet thought. I will come. I have not yet thought about it. First, after this one, I will continue with data types. Okay? Okay. Next one. So these are the different types of conditional control constructs. Conditional control construct. Next one, you have something called as jumping control construct. You're copying this, sir. Please copy this. Done? Yes. So take down the next one. Take down the next one as, what did I say? Jumping control construct. Else if, once again, same ma'am. Okay. Else if, or you want me to say if else ladder? Purushottam. If else ladder. Okay. Guys, what do you mean by if else ladder? See, previously when I wrote one program, there I consider only one if condition and one if else condition. Yes or no? Yes or no? But what is if else ladder means? See, if you observe here, you have one condition here. Yes, that is one if condition. Next one, you have second else if condition. Sorry, you have first else if condition. And you also have another if else condition. Yes, if else ladder is nothing but a condition consisting of multiple else if condition. The condition considering more than one else if condition is called as if else ladder. Clear? Done? Yes, Purushottam. Purushottam. Purushottam, clear? Okay, done. Next one, you have something called as jumping control constructor. Next one, you have something called as jumping control constructor. Jumping control constructor. So what do you mean by this jumping control constructor? So in this jumping control construct, you have again two types. You have again two types. What it may be? What it may be, guys? One is for loop and the other one is while loop. Inside this jumping control construct, you have two types of loops. One is for loop and while loop. So in this for loop, what are the three conditions you are having? One is that you have to initialize the value. Then you have to pass some condition to that value. Then you have to increment or decrement. Yes or no? That is what we are having. Yes or no? Okay. So now, now how to use a for loop? How to write for a for loop? So can I write it like this? Inside the script tag, let me take for and I will use the keyword let. I will use the keyword let. I is equals to 0. Yes or no? Then I will give a condition saying I, shall I give it as greater than or lesser than? Huh? I will say I less than or equal to 10, then I plus plus. Yes? Yes. Now I will say, I will open the parenthesis and I will say console.log and print what? And print what? I will say console.log and print all the values of I. Now tell me, can I directly write that? Yes or no? Or should I first write num is equals to 10? No, I can, because I have already given the value here. Yes or no? So now you people tell me what and all values will be printed. 1 to 9 or 1 to 10? 1 to 10. So how I'll get my output? 0 to 10. How much you'll get? You will get the output from. So now you will get the output from 0 to 10. Ma'am, how will it get? Now, it will take the very first value I is equals to 0. So now what is the value of I now? 0. It will check if 0 is less than or equal to 10. 0 is less than or equal to 10. It will check whether the condition is true or false. If the condition is true, it will print the value as 0. And then you have something called as I plus plus. That is nothing but incrementing one value. Incrementing one value. After 0, what is the next value you will get? 1. So now your I will be initialized with the value of 1. Okay. Now again it will check the condition is 1 less than or equal to 10. If the condition is true, it will print the value of I. What is the value of I now? 1. Yes or no? And then it will increment one value. Again, it will 2 is 2 less than or equal to 10. Is the condition true? Then it will print the value as 2. Next, again, it will check for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. See, now when it comes to 10, is 10 less than or equal to 10? It is not lesser, but it is equal. So now it will print the value as 10. Now will it go to 11? Will it go to 11? Yes, it will go to 11. It will go to 11. Now it will check the condition is 11 less than or equal to 10. The condition is false. What will happen? It will terminate and it will not print the value. So you will get the values from 0 to 10. Here, done. That is for loop. Now for while loop, how to display while loop? Yeah, while loop, how will you give? So, right, sorry. Done? Online students done? Now how will you write it for while loop? For loop is clear? Next, how will you write for while loop? You have to first initialize. Yes or no? Guys, you have to initialize or not? So now, I will say number is equals to 1 and I will use the keyword called as let. I will use the keyword as let and I will pass some condition saying while num, what shall I give? While number is less than or equal to 5. While number is less than or equal to 5, then print the number and the incremented number also. Print the number and the incremented number also. So now what output will I get? So first of all, my value will be 1. Yes. Now it will check 1 is less than or equal to 5. Is it less than or equal to 5? Yes or no? So now what will it print? It will print 1 and the incremented value as correct. Now if you change the number value to 2, it will check whether 2 is less than or equal to 5. Is it true? So now it will print 2 and 3. Now again, when you keep on changing the numbers, you will get the output. That is only called as while loop. Here. And that in turn is called as jumping control constructor. Clear? Clear, guys? Any doubt? Wait. The second one is called as looping control constructor. The second one is called as looping control construct. Jumping is different. I'm really very sorry. Guys, please change it. The second one is not jumping. It is looping. What was I was thinking? It is looping control construct. In that you will get for loop and while loop. Okay. Next one, take down jumping control construct. Next one you take down as jumping control construct. Jumping control construct. Next one, the last one, sorry. In that one, you have two types. That is nothing but break and continue. You have something called as break and continue. Shall I clear this? Shall I write? Yes or no? So now for this break, let me again use a for loop. Let me again use for loop. I will say let I is equals to 0. I will say let I is equal, no, not 0. Let I is equals to 1. I less than or equal to 10. I less than or equal to 10. And I will say I plus plus. And now by using if condition, by using if statement, I will give something called as if. I will say if I equals to 6. If I equals to 6, then you give some break. You give some break. So can you tell me what will happen here? And I will say print console.log and print the value for. Okay, clear? What am I saying here now? So now here I am saying, which is the third one, that is nothing but jumping control construct. In that you have two types. One is nothing but break statement and continue statement. Okay. So now I am using a for loop. I'm using a for loop and I'm using the keyword called as let. Okay. And now I'm initializing the I value with 1. I am initializing the I value with 1 and I'm giving a condition saying that if I is less than or equal to 10, increment. Okay. Increment. And then I'm using a condition saying, if condition I'm taking, I'm saying if I equals to 6. If I equals to 6, you give a break. You give a break and then print the values for I. Can you tell me what and all values will I get here? Output. So don't you think that I will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10? Yes or no? Will I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10? Ma'am, where is 6, ma'am? See, I am passing a condition saying if when you get the I value as 6, I value as 6, I is equals to 6, you break that statement. You break that statement and you print rest of the values. Yes or no? If I give I is equals to 7, what will happen? You will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. If I give I is equals to 1, then what will you get? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes or no? Huh? Continue is something else. Break is I will show you with the output. Okay. See, that is why we have not yet started Java class for you, because Java works separate in a different manner, and this works in a different manner. Okay. If you people want, I will show you in the output also. While you're staying the class, you can also execute, ma'am. Yeah, I will execute the first. I will make you people understand here, then I will do with the program. If I directly write now, you people will not learn. Okay. I'll show the same thing in the output. Yes. Okay. Wait. Yeah, you were right. After break, it will just break and it will not print the other values. So you'll get the output as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue, you will get right. Okay, let us see all these programs. What is the first type of statement we saw? What is the first type of statement we saw today? Control construct. What we saw? So let me take it as control dot HTML. Controls dot HTML. Let me save this. Screen visible. Right here, this. Okay, shall I do it? Yes. So what was the first thing which you saw? So now here, let me take here it as what? I will take it as control construct. Yes or no? I will take it as control. I will take it as control construct. And now after this, let me consider a script tag. Let me consider a script tag. And inside the script tag, let me consider the very first control statement, that is a conditional control construct. In that one, you saw the first one as if statement. Then how to write this if? So now I will say age is equals to 35. Okay. I have to store it in some variable. Yes or no? So I will take var. I will take var. And after that, what I have to do? I have to use the if condition. And inside this if condition, I will say if age is greater than 30. If age is greater than 30, then you print console dot log and you print something called as you are eligible. Clear? Yes or no? Guys, please see, then you type it in your laptops. Next one, I will use something called as else. Else, you print console dot log and you print saying that what you'll print, what you'll print, you are not. Yes. Shall I save this? Guys, after each statement, please give a what? Please give a semicolon. Now see, I have used something called as console.log, not document.write. So right click, inspect. Can you see here console? Yes. What is it printing? ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ನಿಮಗೆ? ನಾನು ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. Wait a second. Yeah, what is it printing? You are eligible. Clear? Clear with if and if else. Now we will see for if else ladder. Online students, clear? Online students. Yes. Purushottam, clear? Okay. So next one. What is the next one? So now I will remove this and let me take it as num. Let me take it as number as what I'll take. Tell number, no? Any number soon. Okay. 25. Okay. ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಬೇಜಾರವಲ್ಲ 1025 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ಲಾ 25. Okay. So now what I want to do here, what I want to do, first of all I have to give the condition here. What condition I have to give? If number is less than, sorry, greater than 0, if number is greater than 0, then you print what? What was the example I gave? Then you print the number and you also say that, what you should say, guys? What you should say? It is positive. Yes or no? Yes or no? Now, inside this if, I will else I will consider one more statement and I will say if number is greater than 0, if number is greater than 0, then what you should print? Then you print the number and also guys, stop doing, and I will say it is negative. Clear? Now I will use another one condition, that is else if number equals to 0, then what I have to do? I will say console.log and I will say you print the number and also you tell it is equal. Now what will be my output, guys? Okay, let me save this. Go back. What is it saying? 25 is positive. Why only that one is getting printed and not the other? Why? Because it is not satisfying that condition. Whichever condition it is getting satisfied, you are getting the output. Yes, clear? Clear with if else ladder? Yes. Next one we will go to the which one? We will go to loop. So let me go here, remove all these. Okay. So now let me consider for loop and I will say let keyword and I will say I equals to 0. If I equals to 0, I less than or equal to what? What? I less than or equal to 10. Then you increment the value. Yes or no? So now after this, I will say what I should say. I will say console.log and you print the value for I. Yes. Should I give a semicolon? Yes. So now what will be my output? What my output will be? Can you see? The output values are getting printed from 0 to 10. Yes. Clear? Done. What is the next one? The next one is while loop. So how to write this while loop? How to write this while loop? So now let me remove this and now I will use the keyword let number is equals to 1 na, 2 na, 3 na. What, guys? Which number? Number is equals to 1. What I have to tell? I have to give a condition of while loop. Yes or no? Inside that I have to say if number is less than or equal to, shall I give it as 10 or 5? Okay, if number is less than or equal to 10, then what you should print? What you should print? You should print console dot log, and then what I have to do here, and I have to print the number and also the number which is getting incremented. Should I give n or num? Num. Clear? Semicolon. Save this. Can you see here? I am getting the number and also the what? Huh? Am I getting the incremented value? Am I getting the incremented value? Why? But the thing is, the same number are getting displayed twice. Why? Why? Why, guys? Why? Tell no. Huh? The number is in which type? Which type? Which keyword I have used? I have used it as? Which keyword have I used? Which keyword I have used? I have used the keyword here as let. That is the reason I'm not getting the incremented value. Yes or no? Yes or no? Guys, reply. Okay. What is the next type? What is the next type? Jumping control construct. Yes. For that one, what I have to do? What I have to do? So now, let me consider the for loop. And inside this for loop, what I have to do? I will use the keyword again. Let I is equals to 1. Then I will say I less than or equal to 10. And then I will initial and I will increment the value. Yes? Yes or no? So now what I have to do here? What I have to do here? I have to use if what? If if I equals to 6, if I equals to 6, then what you have to do? What you have to do? After this for, should I open this? Huh? Should I or shouldn't I? Should I open the parenthesis? No, na. No, na, yes, sir. So now, again, I have to open the parenthesis. I have opened. So now what I will say? What I will say? I will say break. Correct? Yes. Next one, what I have to do after this? You print saying console dot log, and then I have to say print the value of I. Yes or no? As you people said, you will just give after when the value becomes equal to 6, it will break. The rest values will not get printed. You will just get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes? Will I get? Can you see? I'm sorry, previously I said it wrong. Okay. So you have got from 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now what will happen if I give continue? Now what will happen if I give continue? So let me go back to the program. Let me remove this break and let me give something called as what? Let me give something called as continue. And let me save this. Go back. Can you see what are the values it is getting printed from? 6 is getting skipped and all the rest values are getting printed. Clear? Clear with this? So this So this completes with your what? This completes with your control construct statement. Here. Done? Any doubt? Any doubt you have? No? Pakka? Yes or no? Now, how many of you have not done with the task which I gave last time? What I gave? What I gave? Which task I gave last time? Online students, which task I gave last time? Jogeshwar. Which task I gave last time? Any idea? Personal portfolio. Have you done with it? Done? Who has not done? Please raise your beautiful hands. Who has not done? You were absent. Why? The people whom I expect a lot, only those people will break my heart. I expect a lot from you people, no? That's the problem. Charan, have you done? Charan, Teju, Anu, Jogeshwar. When will you do the task? When will you do the task? You will do it now? Yes. Please complete it now and then I'll leave you people. Yes. Yes or no? ಯಾಕ್ರೋ ಮುಖ ಮುಖ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಮಾಡಲ್ವಾ? You want to do or you don't want to do? You want to do, right? Then do. Yes, please continue with the task which I gave. JavaScript, today you learned what and all? You learned what is document.write. You learned what is DOM. And you also learned what is control construct. Yes or no? What are the different types of control construct? You have conditional control construct. In that you have if else, and if else ladder. And then you have looping control construct. In that you have for loop and while loop. Next one you have jumping control construct. In that you have break and control. Clear? Done? Please continue with the task, guys. Chat box ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ. Let name ಜೋಗೇಶ್ವರ. ಹ್ಮ್. ಹ್ಮ್. ತಿರ್ಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡೆಲ್ಲ ಮುಂದೆ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಹಾ no one wants the no one all ಬೃಹಸ್ಪತಿ yes no HTML ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಇದೇ ಮೂತಿಗಳು ಅವಾಗೂ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. When I give HTML test, no, if you people don't score out of out, you will be thrown out of the class. Done. Deal. Deal. Pakka. Charan, make it look like a resume, da. It's not looking like a resume, Charan. Yes, everyone, please scan with your attendance. Everyone, please scan with your attendance. Guys, please, you had enough time na for doing this portfolio? Yes or no? Girls were washing vessels, sir. You had kids that you had to take care of. Boys, samsara. ದುಡ್ದಾಕ್ಬೇಕು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಜಾಬ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Did anyone have like that? No, no. Yes or no? Did you have any other job than working, doing your assignment? Boys, I'm asking to you. Any other work you had other than doing assignment? Huh? ದೀಪಾವಳಿಗೆ ಚಂದ ಎತ್ತಕ್ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರ? ಇಲ್ಲ ತಾನೆ? ಅಥವಾ ನವರಾತ್ರಿಗೆ ಚಂದ ಎತ್ತಕ್ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರ? No. When will you show the task? Tomorrow. That tomorrow will never ever come. Okay. Guys, if you have done scanning with your attendance, you can leave for the day. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Tomorrow also at the same time, please join the class. See, please come to the class. Online students, join the class. Done?